Yeah. Turn me up. Yeah. Hey, check it.
It's week 7 of the National Football League, and we'll keep our eye on A.J. Terrell.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings it. Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Out comes the offense for the Bills, led by their quarterback at 6'5". That's Josh Allen.
And I think if you ask most folks to give you their first half MVP, very likely are going to say it's this man right here. The NFL's leader in touchdown passes to this point in the season. Still 2 months to go. But if he can keep going at the pace he's at, this is going to be a dangerous team come January, and he could very well walk away with the MVP.
They start the drive with Cook. And this will be a gain of... Gets it to the 30. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. The first carry now for Tony Pollard. He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. They just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1. From the gun, it's Allen, eluding the pressure right. And Allen will have the first down as he's able to slide to avoid the contact at the end. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs. On play action, Allen. That's caught by Gabriel Davis. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line. Of note, that last throw right there, putting him over 3,000 yards passing now for the year.
And when you start running the numbers in your head and realize that we're not halfway through the season yet, you think to yourself, could this be a 6,000-yard season? That's definitely on the table.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. The Bills at 5-1 here in this early part of the season. They're in a real groove of late. Winners of 5 of their last 6.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. Brought to the ground by the linebacker, Foye Aluakan. So after the sack, Allen and the Bills with work to do on 3rd and long. Off the play fake, Allen. And bringing it in, it's Davis. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. They'll run with Cook. Uses the stiff arm. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. A good run of 6 yards there. Gets him closer to the goal line with 2nd down coming up.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
2nd and goal from inside the 5. Again, it's Cook. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. James Cook, his first touchdown on the year. And the Bills put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead. A long opening drive, but a very successful opening drive. We call that methodical, I guess, when it takes that many plays.
Methodical and almost like a boxing match where you're hitting them with body blows. They can withstand them here. Look, they gave up the touchdown, but you don't feel like a knockout is there. If they keep doing that in the fourth quarter, that's when the knockout occurs.
It becomes tough for that defense if they're on the field that long. We'll see if they can continue that in future drives. Sanchez now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. Bringing it out of his end zone, Isaiah Rodgers. And they're going to start in a hole as he's brought down at the 11th. So here are the Jaguars now with a long field ahead. They're led by the #1 overall pick in the 2021 draft, Trevor Lawrence.
I think his task in this game is really simple. Eliminate the turnovers. He threw 2 interceptions last week. I can't believe I led with that because he had 3 touchdown passes. So there's a lot of good that he did, but he's got to take care of the ball better. The ball has to go to guys wearing the jerseys that they're wearing this week, not the opposition.
And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. A big run there, 29 yards and a first.
Well, partner, I have to say they caught him in the right defense there. Nickel set, 5th defensive back on the field, and they love to run against that because now you typically get a bigger blocker on a smaller defender.
Yeah, because those DBs like you, they want the interception. They're not as worried about the running play, right?
Not at all. And I still remember being in school and one of my offensive line. Boy, I'd love to come downfield and hit you little people.
Good run there. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Looking to throw, Lawrence. This one complete to Jerry Jeudy. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
Well, he obviously red man covers their partner, and he got downfield, broke down the defender, made him
What do you mean by that?
Yeah, he made him think he was going to run a different route. Probably thought he was going to take it upfield, and then he curls back inside for the completion.
And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
On first down, Lawrence. He finds his man, complete. It's Lane. He'll get it inside the 20. Touchdown, Jaguars. A great effort there. 36 yards. And the Jaguars respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own.
For a big tight end, he can sure move like a slot receiver when he gets a head of steam going. And as a defensive back, you've got a big decision to make when he's moving like that.
Cairo Santos on to try the extra point. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. 5 plays there in that drive. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. So here come the Bills out for their second drive. The offense coming back out here. Plenty of energy, ready to roll, looking to just add to what they have been doing after scoring a touchdown, Charles, their last time out.
And that's a great feeling to have on the sideline, partner, knowing you just won the battle against the opposing defense. And since they came off the field, I'll guarantee you all they want to do is get back out there because they know they have the upper hand on that defense right now.
This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards.
I know this may be jumping the gun a little bit, but 7-7, they're flinging it around like crazy. Look at the drive that's going on here. Partner, we may have to start thinking about one of these defenses just holding someone to a field goal and maybe trying to get an advantage that way.
And that is caught. It's Davis. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. It's another first down as they bite off 23 more on that one. That's what we're used to seeing from him right there. Plays like that, why he's number 4 in the league in terms of receiving yardage.
Able to make adjustments all along the way. It doesn't matter where he lines up, where he releases from. Working his way into the secondary, figures out defenses and finds weak spots in order to get open.
So 3 plays already first and goal, and they are wasting little time. Now Allen. The quick slant caught. Nice job defensively to hold him to 4, and now it's second and goal. Again, they'll throw with Allen. And this is caught for a Bills touchdown. Drake London, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Bills have taken the lead. Extra point forthcoming. It's up and good, and it's 14-7 now here in the first quarter. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And it was finished off by a touchdown catch from Drake London. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. Taken at the goal line. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Travis Etienne of the Jags offense set to take over again here. Those are his numbers through roughly the first half of the season, and given that, you'd have to think he's on pace for a 1,000-yard campaign. Steady as he goes, steady goes the offense. But you know what else is happening, too, because they are a team now recognized with the ability to run the football. You've got to be able to throw it better now, right? Better throwing lanes, better opportunities for the guys downfield, maybe more one-on-one coverage, which you should be able to beat easier. Yeah, he's establishing not just a tone, but an identity for his team. And that's a discussion we had a couple days ago in the team meetings, talking about this running game, opening up the passing game. We'll see if that continues to happen. This defense for the Bills, they were excellent a week ago in the victory over Arizona. And I think our statistician, we ended up having to bring the blue tent and put it around him for a while because he was developing a hand injury from having to write down all the turnovers this team forced. 5, 6, 7, 8. Absolutely unbelievable. I hope he'll recover. He's still on his feet, finding space at the 40. And he is finally forced out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 49 yards. There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. 48 yards rushing for him now. He's only carried the ball 4 times. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Second quarter now from Jacksonville, and it's the Jags with the football. So 3 plays already first and goal, and they are wasting little time. Lawrence. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete. Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, second and goal. Straight ahead, Etienne. And he'll work his way closer to the goal line as he's got 5 down to the 3. And, Brad, they went to a nickel defense, and that's a surprise this close to the goal line, because ordinarily you use the back end of the end zone, the sidelines as extra defenders, and you want bigger people on the field to try and help against the run. And he'll keep working toward that end zone as he's down to about the 2-yard line. Only a yard that time, so now a decision to be made here on 4th and goal. Well, let's see what they do. They're knocking on the door here in the second quarter. And you know what you look at on your play sheet? Your 2-point conversion plays, because you've drawn up a number of them in today's football. You don't just have 1 or 2 for the game. You have more like 6 or 7. Which one do you like here? Because that's essentially what you're going for right now. That spot of the field, call one of those and go get 6. And defensively, they were ready for that, a full-on blitz on 4th down, and they stop him short of the marker.
Oh, and someone's got to feel really good about that, and that's the defensive coordinator. He dialed up a great run blitz defense, and they hit it just right.
Down the numbers. There he goes. The 20. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Boy, Charles, this offense is just so explosive. They lead the league in scoring, and another example of just how good they are right there on that play.
Yeah, we often overstate about how explosive teams are, but this team is truly a threat to score on every snap, especially on the first few plays of any series. And a big strike like that only adds to their reputation as the league's best offense.
Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. It's good, and it is now 21-7. Those are the ones the offensive coordinators dream about. One-play drives from that distance. What an effort. It results in the touchdown. Sanchez now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. And Rodgers will hold on to this one, and it'll come out to the 25. The Jags and Christian Kirk making their way back out on offense. Sitting right around the midpoint of the season, on pace for 1,000 yards. Good year so far, and I'm sure film study being devoted to him a little bit more on the other side.
They have to, because the pace that he's carrying right now, if you're pushing 1,000-yard pace as a receiver, that means he warrants your attention. And right now, precision is going on with their offense. Kind of like that timepiece you wear on your wrist. You know, that good stuff. You got to knock that off somehow. Chip away at that timing. Change things up a little bit and make them go to other things and make them do those things better.
Yeah, try to make him uncomfortable. Not many teams have been able to do that so far this year. The Jags picking up the first down there, a gain of 12.
When you're struggling on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
To the 43, second down. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Lawrence will throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 47. ETN up the middle, and a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
If you're a coach, you'll absolutely take that run every time on first down because it really sets you up to go in a number of directions here on second.
Opposite. Check. Alert. Kill.
2nd and 5 now. Lawrence over the middle, it's complete. And he's got a first down as a tackle made at the Bills' 30. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves his sticks. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Draw play, ETN. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
That call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
From the 27, Lawrence. That's going to be caught by Judy. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 12-yard line. 15 yards there for number 15. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Block it.
Here's Lawrence to throw. This is caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. And he's brought down. Well, on that connection, it looked like they maybe had some pre-play communication. Maybe one of them noticed an area that was open to the defense to get the pass to.
When you put the time in, sometimes you have that great silent communication that you just noticed right there, because the best quarterback receiver combos in the NFL, they know how to make those adjustments at the line of scrimmage when they see something pre-play, and they got it done there.
Taken in at the 3. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Offense back out there, and we shine the spotlight on the Memphis man, Tony Pollard.
He's already cruised past the 100-yard mark. We haven't even gone away for halftime yet.
He might not want halftime. All right, why cool off?
Keep everybody here.
Let's stay out on the field and keep going. But all that being said, everything is really working well for them. The play calling's been excellent. The blocking's been terrific. And obviously his vision and legs have hurdled him to this big number so far. We could be seeing something really special here.
And we'll see how much they give him the ball here.
So this has been a lot like a tennis match, hasn't it? Back and forth. Both of these offenses having their way so far. So maybe the question isn't who's going to score the most points in this game. Maybe it's who's going to get some stops.
Yeah, absolutely. And that sack, finally a first step in the right direction for a stop. After the sack on first down, Allen. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and get the football right back, because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
3rd and 19, no problem, as they're able to convert. The big play has them all the way out near midfield for 1st and 10. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
When you run in the slant, timing is everything, and against that man coverage, there was no space available, and incompletion as a result.
On 2nd down, it's Pollard. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. Officially nothing on that one, no gain, so they're left with still 10 to go on 3rd down. So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. Got his man. It's London. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 40. 14 yards, and the Bills will get a new set of downs. First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. Over the middle, complete. That's Davis. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. The end result, 21 yards. Play action, Allen. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out.
Ineligible receiver downfield.
A costly penalty there. A lineman got downfield, and for the moment, that cost him 6 points. Off the play fake. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. His 2nd sack of the night. So, Charles, no turnovers yet for this offense, but those sacks now, they're starting to pile up.
And one thing usually leads to another, because they've got to figure out how the offensive line and everyone else involved in protection can keep their quarterback upright and allow him a chance to throw the ball downfield.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play, but sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one, weren't able to do so.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Rolling to his left. And he completes it to the tight end, Knox. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. A give to Cook out of the gun. And he'll get him a bit closer as he's down to the 2-yard line. Give him 3 on the gain there. 2nd and goal. Allen now on the sneak. And they'll get him down just shy of the goal line at about the 1. A couple extra tight ends are in. 3rd and goal from the 1. Allen taking it himself. And this time he breaks the plane. He's in for the touchdown. Josh Allen, as the first half is winding down. And the Bills would extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead now up to 14. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. Now Lawrence to throw. Oh, he'll air this one deep for Judy. And it's intercepted. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. So we are at halftime here on a Monday night. Well, we'll move right through the break then, skipping halftime and back to the field for the start of the second half. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Jaguars with work to do. They trail here as we are back underway on EA Sports. Rodgers going to return it from his end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Jaguars ready to get going to start quarter number 3. Well, the first half, they struggled a little bit to keep pace offensively, CD, down 2 scores here. So how do they make some changes coming out of the locker room?
Well, they've studied what they did in the first half. They've seen what the defense has thrown at them. Now they want to have a plan of attack against it. So you come out, you're not going to get all the points back on one drive, but get started on it. Start chopping into that lead, and maybe it'll inspire your defense to help out as well.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. A shotgun snap and a give to ETN. And he'll work this one up to about the 38. A good run, got 7 on 1st. Here's 2nd and 3.
Check. Alert.
They go play action with Lawrence. And a catch made by his tight end, Luke Farrell. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. 23 yards the pickup there. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 39-yard line. Here's a give to ETN. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. 38-yard line, 2nd and 9. Now Lawrence. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And they'll work this down inside the 30.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Lawrence on third down. Got a man. It's Judy, complete. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Etienne. Oh, he's going absolutely nowhere as he is hit behind the line. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up 2nd.
You got to figure the further they fall behind, the more you think that they'll get away from the run. They're trying to stick with it, but the results, they just aren't there.
On 2nd and goal, Lawrence. And it's caught. The catch good for 6 yards, but now it's 3rd and goal.
Opposite.
A 6-yard gain brings up 3rd and goal.
Going with a big fullback wide. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. 4th down now after a loss of 2. So on comes Cairo Santos now for the field goal try. From the right hash and a bit of a... Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. Now it's scooped up and he's into the clear. He's at the 50, 30, 10. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. A great play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Bills take the blocked field goal and convert it into 6 points. So a pretty wild turn of events there. Instead of a sure 3 points, it's 6 the other direction.
And if you're kicking in the NFL, that should be pretty much automatic, but I don't think that's on him at all. The protection broke down. That led to the block.
On a return from his end zone, Rodgers. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled into 20. Out comes the Jacksonville offense as they get set to take over here. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
On 1st and 10, it's Lawrence. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much. Something we haven't really seen much of from him, an incomplete pass.
Yeah, last week he finished at 70%. This week he's up over 80%. I don't know how you slow him down. Pass rush is usually the best way because a quarterback on his back usually can't complete a pass.
And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Throwing again here. It's Lawrence. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps to have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
And problems spreading to the punt team now. This one goes all the way into the end zone on the fly, so that'll come back to the 20. So here are the Bills to take over. They're leading right now and on the heels of that victory last week against Arizona. 1st and 10 as they start this drive. So the drive's going to start with Pollard. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. With that last effort, he topples the 5,000-yard mark for his career.
And that doesn't place you among the absolute greats that have ever played the game, but it's a significant achievement and a very, very solid career.
113 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they are playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football. Sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Allen's throw going to be caught by Davis. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 25 yards that time.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
Airs it out toward the corner of the end zone. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Tyson Campbell. And the Jags are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Well, still down quite a bit here, several scores. But, yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And look, we're still in the third quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense. And what you wonder about is the team that just threw that interception, they've got to be careful about developing a sense of complacency and thinking this game is over.
Finding space at the 40. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 14 yards that time and a first down on the keeper. Now Lawrence. Open man downfield is Judy. He's got it. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A really good pickup of 28 yards. So first and 10 now in Buffalo territory as they're down to the 29-yard line. Running out of the gun with ETN. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter. Back now in Jacksonville. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Pat Surtain. And the Bills are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line. Allen and the Bills now with a first and 10 at their own 21. They'll run with Pollard to begin the drive. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. After the pickup of 5, here's second and 5. Play action. Now it's Allen. And he fires one incomplete. The fourth quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Josh Allen able to record his 5th sack of the season. A CD, a little bit of feast or famine for him. He's had some success throwing the football, but also now he's been sacked 4 times.
Yeah, you just mentioned the 4 sacks, but you're right. He has managed to hang in there and make plays at times. His offensive line, they've got to figure it out and pick things up and give him more opportunities, and he has to help them by getting rid of the ball a little bit quicker as well. The Bills' drive stalls out on 4th down. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line. On first and 10, it's ETN. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
Ready to go.
Out of the gun, it's Lawrence. Touchdown! Evan Ingram, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Jaguars have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
Hey, check that.
Santos able to tack on the extra point. And the lead will be cut down to 14. They have the short field, and they make quick work of it. Just 2 plays to get into the end zone. Fielded just outside the goal line. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
Flushed out right. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down. On play action, Allen. This pass is caught by London. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. He got 29 yards that time. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line. Letting one go deep for the end zone. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Isaiah Simmons picking it off. And the Jaguars are right back in this football game. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. The interception was a great starting point, but now they need points pretty quickly, down 2 scores. Now Lawrence, open man, he completes it to Judy. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. From up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another 1st and 10. A handoff for Etienne. 87 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Here's Lawrence. Finds his tight end Ingram. And he's got some space here. Touchdown Jaguars. Evan Ingram with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Jaguars have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Santos with the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. And here come the Bills. I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, very close, 1-score game.
Yeah, and if I'm a defender, I'm actually chirping Chili on the other side of the ball saying, hey, who picked off the last one? What you going to do about it now? So when you do throw the football, high percentage, but throw it with confidence. If there's any hesitancy at all, it could end up in enemy's hands again.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. It'll go as a gain of 4, and it brings up 3rd and 5 now. Now Allen. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Cook. And I don't think he got there. No. He's short by maybe a foot. Maybe. Call it 4th and inches. Allen now on the sneak. And he'll be touched out here, but not before he does pick up the 1st. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now this time, Allen will throw. And that is incomplete.
Well, here's a classic second guess. I thought he had a better chance of a positive play if he just ran it himself. The coverage downfield was really good. That one falls incomplete.
And now a hook up downfield on 2nd down. Touchdown, Bills. Dawson Knox, 63 yards. And the Bills are looking like they'll move to 6-1 as they extend their 4th quarter lead. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now up to 14. So that drive, 6 plays, 75 yards. And it ends in a Buffalo touchdown. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. The drive will start at the 25-yard line here as Rodgers will not return it. And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. And as the offense begins another drive here, pretty simple, Charles. They want to carbon copy what happened the last time out when they ended their drive in the end zone.
You're right about that, partner. It sounds pretty simple, doesn't it? Just score again, but we know it's not that simple because we don't just make adjustments at halftime. If you're a good football team, you spend that time on the sideline, you study what's on the notes and the tablets, and you make those adjustments, prevent a repeat of the last drive. Series to series, the best teams, that's how they get it done.
Yeah, we'll find out here soon enough whether those adjustments are enough defensively. Now a throw here to his running back. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first. Lawrence will throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Second down at 4. Looking to throw, Lawrence. And that's going to be incomplete.
And now the focus is really clear. They need to get that first down and either get out of bounds or maybe use one of those timeouts.
Lawrence going to throw again. And he comes back with one complete. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Now Lawrence on first down. He'll get that underneath ETN. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line. Lawrence's throw here taken in by Ingram. And they'll work this down inside the 30. Now a third down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a first down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
Going for it, here's ETN. And nowhere to go. He's going to be stopped behind the line. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Bills are going to get the football back. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. So Allen's going to look to throw. That is complete downfield to Knox. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. So they fake the handoff. Now Allen targeting the out route, and he completes this to Metcalf. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming. On play action, Allen. Now he'll let it go deep down the left sideline. And that is incomplete.
It's been a nice day for him as a passer and as a runner. One of the few mistakes he's made in this ball game. The wrong choice on that one. That one goes incomplete.
Trying to run for it with Pollard. And he is going to have the first down, and that is going to suck the life right out of this crowd. Now a second timeout called for by the defense as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the 4th. He's got his target. It's the tight end Knox. The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. Operating from the red zone now, Allen. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback, I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4. Caught on the slant. Touchdown. Gabriel Davis from 6 yards away. And the Bills are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this fourth quarter lead. So Allen breaks the huddle, and his guys will go for 2 here. Allen will try to throw for it. And this is going to be intercepted.
Well, there's some excitement, right? Go for 2, and instead it gets picked off. And how about the return? Give them a lot of credit, though, for not giving up after the play.
Yeah, the troops rallied.
Exactly. And getting back there and making the tackle and not giving them 2 points themselves.
And Rodgers will hold on to this one, and it'll come out to the 25. Out comes the Jacksonville offense as they get set to take over here. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
ETN bringing in another one. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this fourth quarter of play. Here's Lawrence to throw. Got a man, it's Judy, complete. And they've got it well across midfield, down to the 40 before it's all said and done. Well, this was a fun one today if you like points. A lot of them went on the board. Both offenses were clicking. Charles, these defenses, meanwhile, have a little something to clean up before their next contest.
Yeah, neither end zone had a stop sign in it, did they? I mean, for both sides, visit it, and with frequency.